Question: I thought the CBI used the electronic transfer system to send USD abroad for the daily currency auctions. Yesterday's news stated they stopped the electronic transfer system. How could they have officially stopped it yesterday, when they sold $283 million abroad in today's auction? That is not a foreign currency auction. It is a report on the new system. Foreign exchange window results: they had a currency auction today. Total sales, abroad, $283 million, 7 banks participated, nothing has changed, the central bank is still having currency auctions. Television is now showing comprehensive approach on how to trade the Iraqi dinar on Forex. They got some guy going over documents, page after page, on how as Iraqi citizens can invest in Forex. Frank, this gentleman is teaching you Iraqi citizens how to invest in the Iraqi stock market because you are soon to have purchasing power to do so. They have never taught you this before because you didn't have the purchasing power to do so. Iraq has done what they said they were going to do all along. The central bank implemented a new electronic system so that the central bank would be out of the dollar auction. They now use the correspondent banks to facilitate internal and external trade. The central bank will no longer deal with retail. We can see January 2nd, there's not transfer abroad. Months ago, I said this was not gonna happen until after Trump sworn in. Marks. I am not hearing that from Iraqi contacts. They believe things will be in place before Trump. There is one, however, who thinks they are holding the trigger until after the congressional confirmation on January 6th. That contact is plugged in with the US Embassy. Starting to implement a secure global system for automating customs operations. In this article they are telling us the system will start on Jan 1st, 2025. How could this be without the IQD on Forex for a reference rate? I believe that this secure system will not yet be online since the IQD is not yet on Forex. It will need the IQD on Forex to properly conduct the customs collection service through a secure. My analytical thinking mind tells me something was held up again. It sounds too fishy to have multiple events being targeted around the same period, beginning of January 2025, and all of them relying on the IQD getting to Forex. Do you see it too? Come on folks, this is exciting, not a disappointment. Saleh came out and said the rise of the dollar will only be a bubble in the market for a temporary period. He doesn't want us to worry about it. He said it will not affect what is going to be given to us. Mr. Sami told me, wait and see what Alex says. He and the CBI control the rate, not the Parliament Finance Committee. To me it looks like the ball is in the central bank's court at this time. Iraq has to have some secrecy because it's so highly sensitive. It's going to have shocks. It's going to have an impact. I love this one. Iraq ranks first in the world in the concentration of natural resources. Iraq has the highest per kilometer of natural resources in the entire world: oil, gas, precious metals, minerals, gold and rare earth minerals, and more. Trust me, they have value to support a higher currency. Iraq establishes investment portfolio to support stability of national currency. Quote, the economic advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazar Mohammed Salih, revealed Iraq's first step after extinguishing its foreign debts towards establishing an investment portfolio to support the stability of the national currency. These assets that support the stability of the balance of payments and the national currency, i.e. foreign reserves, are one of the aspects of the sovereign funds called quasi-sovereign wealth fund. We need to wait and see if they continue to have currency auctions. That's an important piece. Today's news suggests the currency auctions have officially ended. If the currency auctions have ended, you are extremely close to the rate change. This means you're extremely close to the rate change, like say hello to January. In other words, keep your freaking eyes on January. They told us so many times already they needed security and stability to begin the project to delete the zeros. Well, now they have it, and so will they begin the project now. My CBI contact has told me on my call to Iraq yesterday 0101 that the CBI is planning to conduct the project very soon, very soon. The central bank announces the suspension of the electronic platform mechanisms related to selling the dollar. The auctions came to an end. Article 1, Central Bank announces major achievement in foreign transfers. Article 2, the central bank announces the suspension of the electronic platform mechanisms related to selling the dollar. Foreign currency auctions ending all over Iraq's news. IT will have a bullseye effect on the exchange rate, because the goal is to give the Iraqi citizens purchasing power. The Iraqi economy has long faced many challenges, including political instability, the effects of conflict, and a heavy reliance on oil exports. Despite these difficulties, Iraq has begun to explore opportunities to diversify its economy, with a particular focus on revitalizing the industrial and agricultural sectors. Statements by Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani highlighted the government's commitment to supporting industries in both the public and private sectors, while emphasizing the encouragement of youth to participate in these sectors. The first day of the new year has been designated as a significant turning point in Iraq's economic roadmap, reflecting a shift towards developing the industrial and agricultural sectors. The Iraqi economy remains heavily dependent on oil, which accounts for around 90% of government revenues. This dependence has created economic vulnerability, especially in the face of fluctuating oil prices or economic sanctions. However, the Iraqi government has recognized the need to diversify its economy to ensure sustainable growth and provide job opportunities beyond the oil sector. In recent years, the government has made efforts to rebuild a new industrial base and reinvest in the agricultural sector, which has historically been a major part of the Iraqi economy. Although progress has been slow, focusing on developing these sectors is essential to long-term economic stability and job creation. The role of industry in the Iraqi economy. Iraq's industrial sector encompasses a wide range of activities, including manufacturing, construction, and energy production. Iraq once had a strong industrial base, considered one of the strongest in the region, but it has been severely damaged by decades of conflict, sanctions, and underinvestment. Many factories are in a state of decay, and Iraq's capacity for industrial production has been significantly reduced. However, the industrial sector has great potential to be the cornerstone of diversifying the Iraqi economy. The Sudanese Prime Minister's statements reflect the government's determination to restore and enhance Iraq's industrial capabilities. The focus will be on encouraging public and private investment in industries such as construction, cement, chemicals, and textiles. With a large youth population in Iraq, there is a great opportunity to harness their energy and talent to revive industries and create jobs. The agricultural sector, a key pillar of sustainability. The agricultural sector has long been an important part of the Iraqi economy. Iraq's fertile soil, especially in the Tigris and Euphrates river valleys, makes it a fertile ground for agricultural production. However, the sector has been neglected for many years due to political unrest, war